Tell folks about the diagram.
The diagram. Are you talking about which one? Because there's been quite a few. Oh yeah, the bus diagram, which they asked me to sign. The bus diagram, which they asked me to mark out where the people were sitting on the bus and where the people were standing and what happened on the bus. The diagram was the complete wrong layout for the bus. And I said to the anti-terrorist branch detective who was taking my statement, this is completely incorrect. So by me signing this, that's just going to render everything which I've told you inadmissible. So I think it was just a ploy. They didn't really want my information, as you would understand.
Amazing. Steve, there's a lot of other facets to this. Any other questions you've got for the guests we have?
Yeah, I would also point out that, Daniel had a shirt, which I believe he still has, with, victims' blood on it, which should have been taken for forensic testing, but they weren't even interested in that either. It's as if they'd worked out previously, a line to take on this, and they weren't deviating from the line, even though you've got, a first-hand witness here saying this is incorrect. You've got a layout of the bus which is incorrect. I mean, if this doesn't tell us that we need an independent inquiry on this, then what else does?
Daniel Obachike,
okay.
Knowing what you know now, knowing all the evidence concerning government involvement or black ops involvement, intelligence involvement in past attacks and in the 7/7 attack, seeing your bus directed by these shadowy government characters, seeing people on the ground seconds after it happened, the fake bandages, what do you think was really going on there? Who do you think was behind the bombings?
Well, I know who wasn't behind the bomb of the bus, but I couldn't really hazard a guess. It was obviously someone with a lot of power higher up. So, I mean, I've got to live out here, so it's quite obvious who did it, but unless I can actually provide evidence, that's what the website is about, putting the evidence out there so people can decide for themselves.
But who didn't do it? Because you didn't see an Asian, no one else on record said they did.
Hussein, it didn't do it. Hasif Hussein didn't blow up the bus, but hey, who did? So that's what we've got to find out, and that's what we're all working towards. And the truth will out. That's one thing I know. It's going to out. Everything you're doing, everything like-minded individuals are doing, will feed to that.
Absolutely. This is just off the charts powerful. And again, it fits with the other witness testimonies, all the other information we have. How do you think individuals who did carry this out can live with themselves just killing innocent Brittoners on a bus?
I don't think they really care. They have a role and they have an objective, and their goal is doing that. If it kills people, they say, hey, that's just how it goes. We're saving you from the evil terrorists and all the crazy people in the world who are out to destroy you. So they probably see their role as helping people, even though they're just killing people.
Yeah, we got to kill a few so they'll accept security to keep them safe.
Exactly.
Totally sick. Steve Watson?
Yeah, and I mean, if we do delve into a bit of the evidence, we've got, numerous advance warnings from other intelligence agencies, from French, Spanish, the Saudis, who said, gave an exact time frame for this, and Scotland Yard themselves, who, told the Israeli embassy on the very morning, minutes before, that it was gonna go off, and Benjamin Netanyahu, who was in a hotel on Tavistock Square, which is a point that is often missed. He was told to stay in the hotel, which that kind of proves that they had precise location information as well. So we need to keep working towards outing the truth on this.
Well, we need to put this guy's face up everywhere, and we've got technologies to scan his face, do a composite by reducing to the lines beneath the bandages. I actually know some police sketch artists who we can use computer mapping to get this guy's face. This is the type of stuff we'll put us 6 feet under, but what the hell? We got to stop the murderers. Welcome back. I tell you, the courage of our guest, Daniel Obachike, the courage of Steve Watson. They're over there in London in one of the biggest police states in the world. I mean, you try to videotape on the street, they come over and tell you to shut it off. They don't allow protesting now. There's secret police everywhere. It is certainly like something out of V for Vendetta. But the good news is more and more is coming out. You know, 80-something% know they killed Diana now. 80+% know they killed Dr. David Kelly. And everybody knows they're a bunch of criminals. And you're coming down. Your New World Order is going to fail. And your big fat German commander, Saxe-Coburg Gotha, just your criminality will be exposed. And that's just the way it is. Daniel and Steve Watson, we've got you for a few minutes here and then 5 minutes the next. I'm going to let you go. Any other points that need to be made, please make them now. And my final question, why did you go public? When did you go public? Daniel, give us that timeline.
I had to go public. It was the only thing I could do. They were constantly harassing me, and even when I was trying to work and get jobs, they were getting in there and holding me, preventing me from gaining employment. So I had to fight back somehow, and the only way to get back is by making sure what it is they didn't want to be out there was out there. So that's what the book, the forthcoming book, thefourthbomb.com, and the website is all about. It's actually something which is helping me as well, helping me get through it.
Now, who's publishing this? Because I saw a little note in your narrative that you exclusively gave us, sections of the book, but you mentioned that the publisher's like, well, let's not get into the guy with the bandages. That's not too important. What do you mean that's not too important? I hope that ends up in the book.
Well, he is referred to in the book, but it doesn't actually enhance the story that much. There is another guy who was in the square that day, an agent, who I'm going to put something on one of the internet sites like Google TV or something like that, which shows you he's actually directing the police and everything. So that's going to...
Wait, there's video of this? Tell us who he is.
I can't at the moment. It'll be with you soon. As soon as it's ready, I'll just forward you the link.
What, did you find it off a local TV clip or something? I mean, and you said that's the guy that was directing, or I mean...
Well, it's going to be on those, those TV websites where you can download media. I'm going to stick it on one of those, so that
But I'm just trying to find out where you got the video.
It was actually televised on the British television.
I understand. So that's what I just guessed, is that later you saw the news and said, hey, that's the guy. You've got a clip of it. Buddy, if they're pulling pictures of the other one, you better get that up now and not wait till the book comes out. I'm telling you, Daniel, you're not stupid.
I'm not waiting.
You're not stupid. You know how dangerous this is.
Yeah, it's because they just screened it on TV because they thought no one would recognize things. But because I was there, I just jumped and nearly hit the ceiling when I saw that.
And then you were able to record it. Oh, this is again.
Yeah.
Again, they're arrogant. Stay there. Final segment, we'll play some clips when we get back of these strange phone calls and things. I'm Alex Jones. Stay with me.